Hello and welcome back to Shire Farm. We today are getting our grass cut. One of the fields will be ploughed up for arable. We're not going to need both of our grass fields, but at least for this time we can get them all done. Got some big fields here, and once we got this all done we can have a look into a bit of contracting as well. We can get this done and go straight up and down this big class tractor, the biggest tractor we've got on the farm at the moment, and we should be able to get all this grass cut pretty quickly. Again, a field with some bits of hilly land on it. This may stay as a grass field. The other grass field will be ploughed up. Before we took the farm over, it was farming and contracting, so we will see how we go with doing the contracting until such time that we can get enough land not to need to do it for an income. We got all the wheat up yesterday and the field has been baled. It hasn't been collected as yet. We're waiting until we've got the hay and silage sorted. This tractor doesn't seem to have GPS on, and it seems to be the biggest tractor that we need GPS on, but it's done 355 hours, so not really cost effective to have a GPS system fitted to it. We will be a while before we can afford to replace any of these. We'll see how we go as we go forward. Even with big tractors like this, you struggle on some of these hills. This field will be tedded anyway, so maybe doing a bit of tedding tomorrow, and then we will look into doing a bit of work for other people, be it ploughing, cultivating, whatever. We'll help them out and they'll fuzz out as well. But we need to get our grass. It looks like we've got some rain coming, so we could get rained off before we get this job finished, so we may have to go and cart some of the straw bales out of the field. We are getting a good way through the field here now. Almost now back to our gateway. We're going to need four-wheel drive on, I think, to get up the hill. There's going to be a lot of grass to be sold on here, a lot of silage to be sold, a lot of hay to be sold. As I say, all the equipment we've got on here has got a lot of hours on them. I mean, there's 5 or 6 people worked here and made a living from doing the contracting. The guy who owned the farm just stayed here and did the work on these 3 fields what he owned. Majority of the equipment on the farm is Class. There is a few bits of coon and stuff like that where Class didn't make anything that was required. We are getting through this grass pretty quickly. All the equipment here is pretty large, so it all works out nicely to get jobs done quickly. We should be able to get the combine on some contract work in the next day or two. We'll also be looking for land coming up for sale. See the bales there in the field across there where we was harvesting yesterday. that rain doesn't seem to be coming in at the moment. Let's just get ourselves on board with the tractor. And round we go and back in. Shouldn't be too long getting this field cut. Put the drone up again so you can see the tractor in action. Still got a fair ways across this first field to go yet. For the majority of the field it is getting done quickly. We will soon be, well, I think we are probably halfway through now. I say we soon will be, but I think we are about halfway through now. See the mowers there tilting on sides and things, so it's following the contours of the ground pretty well. It's a nice area of the Cotswolds, this, to set up the agricultural interest that I've got. Had it not been wet, we might have employed someone to cut this and gone and harvested the field for someone, but with the rain forecast, didn't want to take anything on at the moment. Some of these hills are steeper than what they look on the camera. Just really see where the tractor struggles on the steeper parts of it. Did manage to get the headlands done yesterday. tomorrow we will ted this so it's ready for making hay. Well, dependent upon the weather, of course. We do need the weather for this job to work. Again, on this steeper part of the hill, just struggling up to the top of it. But with having a big powerful tractor, it's doing the job nicely. It's nice that a map maker has put hours on the starting equipment. Really like that idea. I think more map makers should have you buy a farm and have the equipment what's on there with hours on it. You can see going down the hill more than going up the hill how much the slope is. Not perfectly straight on these rows, but it's fine. Not sure why, with this being a bigger tractor, they didn't put a GPS system on it. Not many breeds left before we are done in here. Should get this field done within the episode, I think. Not too many rounds left in here now. Looking like we are getting very close to finishing the field. We are out of there. Spin ourselves around. Yeah, another round on here, we will almost have this top end of the field done. almost got the longest part of this end done as well. By the time we get round this next breed, we will be pretty close to being finished in here. Yeah, this tractor in its lifespan has done 336 hours, obviously being a busy farm and contractor's yard this. The last full row round. Before the rows get a little shorter. It does look like it's yielding reasonably well, so should get a good amount of silage and hay from our grass, and we should be able to get some cattle on the farm. It's all good. Little yellow flowers dotted about in here as well, you can see. There we are. We've got to this end for this time. That will now get all the longer rows done, just a little bit here left to finish off. Yeah, one more breed to the top of the field. And that is the field finished, so we should be able to get moved across to the next field and probably even get that cut today. Get that folding up. Get that folded up as well. As we head out of the field, that is where we're going to leave you for today. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, getting this grass mowed. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you are new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when our content is available. until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.